I see a lovely car here, but I'm a little bit curious about the story behind this one.
Well, so if you want the full story, this is basically a collaboration I've made with the J-Popcon in Copenhagen, which is Denmark's biggest anime convention. And it all started off with, I was just a normal cosplay con goer about 2 years ago when I first attended my first J-Popcon. And after I put some cosplay on, I was surprised to see how people were really, how do I say it? They were really enthusiastic. They were really like positive, giving. They would ask for pictures. This is like the first time I'm getting asked for pictures. You know, who am I? You know, kind of celebrity. Like, what's going on, right? And so I feel I'm gonna be honest and say I feel a little bit guilty. So I was running in my head like, how can I give it back to the community that was so positive towards me? And I thought of I've seen Itasha, which is like. Words in Japanese that is used to describe something painful to look at, and usually do it on cars. But now we also have a bike. So I asked the convention, I asked J-Popcon, hey, wouldn't it be funny to have an Itasha car at your convention? Because I've never seen it before, or practically in Scandinavia, it's pretty rare. Because you see it also in anime conventions in USA, in Japan, and everything. It's like, yes, that's a really cool idea, Sona, but we don't have a car. Like, I have one, and this is my daily driver, by the way. So I drive in this all the time to work, everywhere, and we got everything on there and put it on display at J-Popcon for the first time. And that's when it exploded in fame, because people have never seen a car like this. I mean, it's really, really rare to see. So people fell in love with it. They were yelling, "Oh my gosh, my dream car," and yada yada. And I felt so guilty. I didn't even want to say that it was my car because I feel so like shy, you know. But you know what? After the experience with that, a week later, I also took it to NärCon Winter when I came there, and people also loved it. They want to take pictures with it, and it's like, oh my god, okay, so while cosplay is also my thing, how can I share it with something that is that I'm passionate with personally, and that is with cars, that it has to do with motorworks. And this is basically how I cosplay now. So for all the positive reactions that I've gotten to it, I've also brought the car and contacted like cosplayers. Hey, do you want to do a photo shoot with it? I brought in cosplayers. I'm from Copenhagen. I brought in cosplayers from Sweden, from Norway, and collaborated with them because, again, it's all about just the community is giving something back, and you're giving something back to the community. So that has been the whole purpose of the car, to give cosplayers an experience, and they seem to be pretty happy with it. So I mean, it has been nothing but a wild ride, because again, we only had it for last year, and this year at J-Popcon 2026 we got the bike. Jonas is my friend who owns the bike. He don't usually go to convention, but basically what I see in him is that it's the same build-up of anticipation to go to cons, to go to more cons, because he thought like, oh, it's just a bike. What can you do to it? And what are cons exactly, right? But I told him he knows about the anime culture, and he's a gamer, so he knows about internet culture and all that stuff. And so I asked him, hey, J-Popcon is coming up. Do you want to do that to your bike as well and have it matching? He said, okay, let's just try. Same with me. Like, let's just try and do and see what happens. And immediately he had the same effect that happened to me. So now we are here in Sweden at NärCon 2026, having a matching bike and matching Hatsune Miku car together, and cosplayers coming around just want to take pictures, and they are eagerly, absolutely welcome to just take pictures and film content and stuff like that. So we always try to bring some kind of an experience to conventions when we go there. So I definitely think it adds something different, right, than you just usually going around con. At least there's something, I would say, interactive. We've also had like cosplayers sit in the car and taking pictures with it, but even with the bike now it's more interactable because people can sit on the bike and have pictures. So it's basically providing cosplayers with an experience and something that they can take pictures with and share like what they've experienced at the con. Again, all about experience sharing. So the car itself, for those who are like more into cars, it's a BMW 3 Series from 2011. It has it got new wheels. We have changed the wheels we got a side skirt here, everything, and the front bumper is changed to 1 year. No, the newer model is changed to a newer model, and we fitted it with a diffuser and everything, and the headlights is also aftermarket with LED. So it has been updated from its stock, but it does me well. It does me well. It hasn't broken down yet, so it's it has space for a con. I've driven people around to cons as well on my behalf, because again, it's the whole like thing with community, bringing it together. And for the same sake, I have been driving my friends and also some other cosplayers to conventions in the car, because again, they just love the car. And that's the whole story. This is where, so fast forward to now, this is where we are. Yeah.
That's an amazing story, but I just have one question. You're cosplaying Scaramouche.
Yeah, okay. So this is a funny story. I didn't, at first, when I emailed J-Popcon, wouldn't it be cool to have an Itasha car? And I was thinking to my head, because Scaramouche is my thing, Wanderer is my thing, right? I was playing Genshin at the time. And they were like, maybe you should do Hatsune Miku, because she's more iconic, she's more popular. I was wondering, like, okay, let's just try that. And that seems to be the way better option that I've ever, way better advice, the best advice that I've ever gotten in my life, because I've kind of noticed, even though I'm not a huge Miku fanatic, well, I know about it now because people have been learning me about Miku, the whole culture behind Hatsune Miku. So I didn't know much other than, it's just a Vocaloid singer, but it seems to be an actual, like a whole, I wouldn't say cult, but a fan base, around Hatsune Miku and what she represents. She's just not a Vocaloid singer. I have found out she is a symbolic of anything that has to do with internet culture and how versatile she is. You have seen people cosplaying Hatsune Miku in many different ways. That's why we usually say Hatsune Miku. Any Hatsune Miku is canon, So. But no, she is a symbolic of everything that has to do with the Japanese culture and internet culture and everything. Basically, I'm thinking of a word. She's the melting pot of everything that has to do with cosplay and all the nerd and geek culture you see there is. So, and the funny thing is, it's just like how much she brings different people together as well, because they had a collaboration with her at Fortnite, and she appeared on various different stuffs and like in sports, and now they also have a Hatsune Miku racing team. So it is the better option. It was the better option, and it's just been a fun ride. I mean, it has been, and I ain't stopping yet. I mean, we are planning to. It's been 1.5 years for me now, and it is starting to peel a little bit. So we are usually what you would do traditionally with Itasha is that you commission an artist that fully designs your car and you fully wrap it. But we want to do it as inexpensive for the con, because sometimes con doesn't have a lot of money. So, and they gave the task to me, how can I make it as cheap as possible, but still effective? This is just a giant sticker. Basically just a giant sticker. It's not like an actual wrap, it's a plastic sticker that I bought off eBay. Usually it was, when you do want to Itasha your car, you're spending upwards of 15,000 minimum. Swedish or Danish, it doesn't matter. It can get expensive. This was bought off eBay for around 2,000, 3,000. So like $200, $300. So I think we escaped pretty easily with giving the effect of the Itasha. But we are looking in the future for a full wrap, full decked out car and bike. So, yes.
So cool. I look forward to that future. Yes. And I do think I agree. I mean, Hatsune Miku is iconic, and Hat Guy wouldn't have been as effective.
That's the thing. I mean, it would have appealed more to the niche fan base. I mean, for those who knows Wanderer, they know Wanderer, but like everybody who's into anime or anything, like it doesn't matter, you Genshin, it doesn't matter. If you go to conventions, everybody knows who Hatsune Miku is. I mean, it could be cool to have like a car of this, a car of that, but I wish I would have 10 cars. I could bring it, no problem. We are, so this is the first time at NärCon, but we have been told that they might get some more space, and we are looking to see if we can bring more cars to here, because I've been to Dokumi, where it's a huge thing down there with cars in general. And they have, I think there was a hall that I visited where they have hundreds of Itasha cars. Around 100 or 120, but they had even more crazy than mine. They're really hardcore. I gotta give respect to them. They even have more crazy cars. So we are looking to see if maybe we could possibly bring some of them here and turn it into something bigger, because it is not a thing. I mean, some people do it, but they don't really know if they can bring it to conventions, and it's all just about emailing them and asking them. We didn't even thought they were gonna answer our email when we contacted NärCon, but Daniela from NärCon was just like, oh, this sounds really cool, good idea, let's see what we can do, and no problem. And we did manage to get space for it. So and I think she'll be happy about it. I mean, we have having cosplayers all the time throughout the day, coming by, taking pictures with it, and that's the whole point of it. You know, they're definitely. I mean, you could guess instead of taking a picture where there's just a boring building behind you, now you're taking a picture with a car, and you will definitely choose that picture to share on the social media. So it goes all around again. It gives to the cosplay, it gives to me, it gives to the con. So that is the whole idea. Yeah.
Perfect. That's amazing. So, yeah, thank you so much for the whole tale and for those insights.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing, and I hope your dream comes true of a stable full of cars.
Well, if you believe in the dream, then you will achieve it at some point. It is just a matter of time. I mean, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen in 1 year, it might not happen in 10 years, but it never happens if you don't try it. So, but I'm also looking forward to see you again next time when I have something different and new. yeah, definitely. I mean, we're not stopping yet. This has always been a pleasure to show the car, because again, it is our passion, and through Miku and like the whole anime culture and convention, we can connect with other people that are passionate about different things, but we meet at a midpoint. So, yeah, that is perfect.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's wrap this up, I think. Otherwise, we could probably talk about cars and anime culture for hours.
We could go on for days, yeah.
But thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I'm happy to see you another time. Maybe we do. It'll be fun to have like a reunion maybe in 2 or 3 years. We see what happens. But utmost respect, not only to you, but like basically the whole community behind that goes to drive these conventions. So, I mean, hasn't it been without everyone who attends these cons, we wouldn't have things like these. So, yeah.